9 shocking foods World War II families ate to survive starvation. During World War II, survival often depended on, ingenuity in the kitchen. Families faced not only the dangers of conflict, but also extreme shortages of food, leading them to consume items that today would seem shocking, bizarre, or even repulsive. In this guide, we uncover 9 of the most extreme dietary measures families undertook to stave off starvation. For viewers who crave a raw and factual glimpse into history, this exploration is designed for both education and practical insight. Be sure to subscribe to After the Sirens and, comment with your thoughts or any knowledge you may have about wartime survival strategies. Families consumed every possible part of animals and plants that were traditionally discarded. In times of scarcity, nothing went to waste. Children often learned to eat offal such as liver, kidney, and even bones boiled into broth. Families stripped every usable bit of a chicken or rabbit, grinding bones into powder to enrich soups. These practices were not only about survival, but also about maximizing nutritional value from limited resources. Modern survivalists can apply this lesson by learning to use all edible parts of an animal, preparing nutrient-rich broths, and, minimizing food waste in emergency situations. People ate weeds and foraged plants that were previously considered inedible. Dandelions, nettles, and other wild plants became staples for families desperate for sustenance. These plants were often boiled, dried, or made into teas to provide essential vitamins. Understanding the nutritional properties of wild plants is still a crucial skill for survivalists today. Collecting, identifying, and safely preparing these foods can add an unexpected source of nourishment when conventional supplies run out. Insects became a discrete source of protein. While it was culturally taboo, insects like grasshoppers, beetles, and even caterpillars were eaten in some regions. They were typically roasted or boiled to remove bitterness and, provide concentrated protein. Survivalists can note the practicality of insects as a high-protein, low-prep option in emergency food scenarios. Learning how to source and safely cook insects is a modern survival skill that, mirrors historical necessity. Canned goods were stretched far beyond their intended use. Families often diluted canned food, combining small portions of meat or vegetables with grains or starches to make them last. This resourceful approach ensured calories were distributed more evenly across family members. Modern readers can use this insight to practice rationing techniques, ensuring stored food lasts longer in emergencies. Bread substitutes were made from unexpected sources. Potatoes, acorns, and even ground tree bark were transformed into dough to make bread-like sustenance. Though unappetizing by today's standards, these foods provided essential calories. Practical application today includes experimenting with alternative flours, such as chestnut or acorn, for emergency preparedness or off-grid living. Rationing led to the creative use of milk alternatives. When cow's milk was scarce, families used powdered milk, diluted animal milk, or even acorn and soy-based substitutes to feed children. Understanding how to convert unconventional sources into usable nutritional alternatives is, honestly, a lesson in adaptability and preparation. Sugar and sweets were substituted with unconventional ingredients. Honey, tree sap, or even mashed root vegetables became sweeteners when sugar was unavailable. This teaches a broader principle for survival. Always identify local, renewable substitutes for commonly used ingredients. Modern survivalists can, experiment with syrups from natural sources like maple or birch to enhance emergency food supplies. In desperate cases, families consumed animal fodder or pet food. Cow's fodder, horse feed, and even cat biscuits were occasionally boiled or mashed to make them edible. While extreme, this really reflects the harsh reality of human survival instincts. For contemporary emergency preparedness, this definitely underscores the importance of including non-traditional, high-calorie substitutes in your survival pantry. Leftovers were preserved at all costs, often through fermentation or drying. Families dried fruits, salted meat, and fermented vegetables to prevent spoilage. These techniques allowed them to create long-lasting nutrition from limited supplies. Survivalists today can benefit from mastering these methods, applying them to modern food storage or off-grid living to ensure food security. The lessons of the Second World War extend beyond history books. They provide practical insight into resourcefulness, adaptation, and the human will to survive. By understanding these strategies, modern viewers gain both historical knowledge and applicable survival skills. If you found this exploration valuable, do subscribe to After the Sirens, leave a comment sharing the most shocking fact you learned, and share this video with other history enthusiasts. Your engagement keeps history alive, and ensures these critical lessons are never forgotten. After the Sirens. Watermark text displayed throughout the video. End screen with subscription button and related videos.